Good evening, friends, followers, channel members. How are we today? Welcome. Happy weekend. How's the weekend going for everybody? Hope you are all well. So here we are. It's rare, very rare, that we have a Saturday night stream, but able to get one in for us today. And it also gives us a chance to see FSTraffic model matching as we are on VATSIM. There's a lot of traffic here in Geneva, which is quite nice to see. I've seen one aircraft not model matched, but I didn't get to see, sadly, what that aircraft was meant to be. Now the main thing with that is I've also got, just as a backup, we've also got FSLTL also showing. So I'm guessing it was probably something that was that it might have been a virtual airline or something not correct. But yeah, I'm still undecided as to if I hadn't already got FSTraffic, would I have it? But I'm sure we can have a chat about that on stream this evening. So great to see so many of you coming on board nice and early. VATSIM is currently lit up across Europe, so I'm kind of hoping that if we could get end-to-end VATSIM traffic, how amazing would that be? It probably won't happen because, well, let's be honest, it's going to get later and later as the day, as the evening rolls on. So we may see controllers sort of disappearing, but I'm also quite excited to get into Southampton today for the first time. So there's quite a few neat little things with regards to this flight. Let's get into the aircraft. Yeah, it's much quieter. One thing I've noticed in since having FSTraffic, hopefully you guys have noticed this as well, the engine sounds of FSTraffic, the more I sort of played around with it, the engine sounds, they're so loud compared to FSLTL. In fact, I've actually gone into my simulator settings and turned them down a little bit, the external sort of the third-party aircraft sounds, because it was so deafening in my headphones. So yeah, I have turned those down, and I still think it could probably be turned down a little bit more as well, because it's don't know what the volume was like mix-wise at the start there, but with the aircraft out there on the apron, I don't know if you were struggling to hear me or not. So yeah, getting to Southampton tonight. A couple of little things. So this will be the first time we've flown a top Swiss aircraft. So this is a flight. It's a real-world flight, and it's a flight which is actually based out of Geneva. So it's not based in the UK, even though we're flying to the UK. So our call sign today is Top Swiss, and yeah, we're flying Top Swiss to England, which never ever done before, and we've never flown into Southampton before. Southampton's got a couple of little intricacies as well. We've got a nice RMP approach today, or at least that's what we're planning. The winds are light and variable, so air traffic control may change things for us, but yeah, winds are nice, light and variable. It's also quite a narrow runway, only 37 meters wide, which is 1 meter off the minimum. So lots of exciting things for us to watch out for on the flight this evening, as well as picking out aircraft as we go. So welcome on board, everybody. Welcome to our I was going to say our channel members. Richard Harrison, welcome to Captain Level Channel Membership. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for supporting us. Good to see you as well on stream today. So who else we've got in the chat? We've got Dark, we've got Barry, Lazarus. Barry, I hope you're liking the new intro. Yeah, the only problem with the new intro, I thought it is quite nice to have. There's also a timer there, so you know how long you've got to go and grab yourself a cup of tea before we start. The only problem I've got is I'm forgetting it's there, not realising that I am actually on a countdown to get all the last few details sorted, so maybe sometime it actually gets to 0 and I'm still not here. But other than that, it should be okay. Glad you like it. Hey Danny, good to see you. Ace Stream as well. J Hog, Dr. Magic, hello. Hey Klaus, excellent. Uncle Smusson and C Denton's there as well. Dr. Magic saying it's a funky intro thing. Saturday night rave, you fear a change? No, absolutely no change. So it's from now on and here on in, it's business as usual. Mona Lima, great name. Hi Mona, thank you for being on board. Alan's here as well, and Richard, good to see you. Welcome to our Twitch viewers as well. Hey Andy64, Hector Hearn, good evening to you. Pretty certain that fuel truck just hit a bump in the road. It's a bit snowy here at Geneva as well on the ground this evening. So I'm guessing with that we'll be looking for a bit of a contaminated takeoff. So again, something a bit different too. As you're getting on board, if you can do me a huge favour, hit that like button, that would be amazing. So thank you so much to those that have already done that. Hazel Fisher says, hi, new to the stream, looking forward to learning something new. Hazel, you and me both. I learn or pick up something new every time we do the stream. For instance, I've just seen as well the overhead banner's not working, so let me try and sort that out for you, and then we can start setting ourselves up. Yeah, so Easyjet Switzerland 1317, top Swiss 1317. Bit of a mouthful to tonight. Yeah, there we go. Top banner's working now. Right, so the aircraft is currently in its turnaround state as per usual for a flight at this time of day. So just the usual flow. We'll go check the nav logo lights there, fine. Acupressure is in the green, flaps are up, spoilers retracted, and parking brake is on. Wonderful, so that's that done. Let's get some weather information, then we'll look at the flight plan as well. Dark Furious says, I think that's bad. His call sign is Top Swiss 49 Alpha. Have you made that call sign up, Dark, or is that a real one? Hey Otto, good to see you. Hey, Andy's here too. Thank you so much. Right, let me have a look. Jim, which Phoenix update am I referring to in the description? That might be an error on my part. There hasn't been an update for a while. I have to check that out. Thanks, Jim, for bringing that to my attention. What am I doing? ATIS, let's have a look. Hey Tommy S, good evening to you. So we've got ATC here, we've got a lot of ATC here. So 13557, let's check that out. And then we're going to get going. I want to be away in the next half an hour or so, maybe a little bit less actually. 135575.
Forecast at 3,000 feet. Temperature 2.-5. QNH 1023. Nozick. Geneva Information Echo.
Just listen to that again.
This is Geneva Information Echo at 1920. ILS approach runway 04. Transition level 80. Wind 030 degrees 15 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Clouds scattered at 2,500 feet. Overcast at 3,000 feet. Temperature 2.-5. QNH 1023. Nozick. Geneva Information Echo.
Okay, so we've got what we needed to know from there. We've also got the QNH, temperature, cloud base, etc. And we know 04 is in use. That is a nice short taxi for us today then. I do want to start getting everyone on board, so let's get that APU on, and then we'll start getting everyone in. Dark Fury, that's a real call sign. They're just cruel, aren't they? They really are. Right, so here's our flight plan. So, payload of about 12.5 ton. Expected flight level 380. Tiny little headwind, but nothing major. It's more of a crosswind, I think, today, looking at the weather a little bit earlier on. So 04, yeah, that's fine. 02, the arrival, that's an RNP approach. Plug fuel is 5.2, and as we're departing then, actually, the Mora actually stays a lot lower than I expected. Mind you, we are flying north, aren't we? We're not flying south, so that's okay. Decompression-wise, that's good to see, in case that happens. The weather then, all of these visibilities are fantastic. As we get in towards the UK, the cloud base is, well, a little bit lower than it is here for our alternates. In fact, our main alternate, Bristol, is beautiful, so yeah, all alternates look good, they're happy and valid. Quick look at the weather. So Southampton's got variable great visibility and broken clouds 2,600 feet with a forecast of those clouds staying about 3,500 feet, but the wind should be pretty much non-existent, which is fantastic. Alternate is Bristol, and again, not really much wind there either, overcast but great visibility, so we're looking Cat 1 all the way, and so that's nice. If we just have a quick look at the oh, where's my SIGMET charts? Why have we not got any SIGMET charts? Huh, that's interesting. Oh, it's the first time I've not seen those. Oh, actually, I think SimBrief was having a bit of a server overload, so it was turned off a little bit earlier today. I wonder if they need turning back on. Oh well, never mind. I'm not concerned with the SIGMET weather, because from what I saw earlier when fluffing about, it was fine. So in terms of extra fuel, not really coming up with too many reasons as to why we need extra. Well, we've got 5.3, so we can just pop on. We've got a bit of traffic congestion here on the ground, so yeah, throw an extra 400 ton on there. So what's that? 5, so yeah, let's take 5.7. That's that should be fine. So we'll take 5.7 tons overall. How's my APU doing? Wonderful. Let's get the bleed on. Let's tell GSX to start getting everyone on board as well. Dr. Magic says, don't know why, but he finds top Swiss call signs are always a bit of a tongue twister. They are. I mean, top Swiss wasn't great to begin with anyway, was it? Let's request our boarding then. Alan says, in the flypad with a Lido Ops format, the weather and no times, they don't work for you. Oh, that's strange. Wonder why that is. Not entirely sure what could be the reason for that. Okie dokies. Right, so we've worked out what we're going to take. Let me just get that on the ground page. 26 minutes. If we can go before that, that'd be great. So I'm going to take 5.7, aren't we? There we go. Lovely. So just waiting for the dispatcher. He'll come along shortly, I'm sure. Oh, this is interesting. Some weird stuff going on there. We'll just board the passengers straight off. Redman Tech says, great to have a Saturday night flight. First attempt in the Phoenix. Oh, you'll love it. I promise you, you will love it. Yeah, Friday nights, Saturday nights rather. Not too common for me. Okay, let's do the setup. So the QNH 1023, that's fine. Anti-skid wheel steering's on. Switching panel, thrust levers, yada yada yada. They're all good. Initial climb today will be, I think, flight level 90. Quality constraints on 1023, that's fine. Just do a gross area check on the overhead, that's fine as well. Passengers coming on. Let's get the packs on board. Okay, cabin crew, let them in.
Cabin crew refueling is underway and the bags start to get loaded, so let's open the doors and allow our passengers on board. Thank you. No problem.
Right, so as everyone's now getting on board, let's go through the box and check that out. Mathis, does VATSIM use the model matching of the VMR that's on top to begin with, and if it cannot find it, reverts to the other one? Yeah, that's exactly how it's meant to work. So IRS 3.5 green, aircraft status, yeah, CFM engines, good air cycle, and let's get our unit request. Sarkotech says it's the first time you've followed us in flight. Excellent. Are you on VATSIM as well, Sarkotech? So the flight number is Easyjet, Switzerland, 1317. Cost index of 4, and that's as much as I can remember. Let's get our brief done. Here they all come, trotting along. Right, what am I looking for? Yeah, cost index of 4, flight level 380 minus 60. So the tropopause is what? 35,423. 35,423. Grab the winds. There we go. And just check the position of the aircraft matches up with what I've got next to me on the charts. 4613 and 66 East. Yeah, fine. This is actually a strange stand as well. So what we're going to do is this stand is actually where the real world flight departed from. It literally landed about half an hour, 40 minutes ago. So yeah, you could see where this flight took off from. Strange stand choice, really. This isn't normally, well, mind you, this isn't the British Easyjets, is it? This is the top Swiss. So yeah, we're out here in the sticks, right at the end of the airfield, which is all right actually, because there's the runway, so it's a shorter taxi than normal. So that works fine for me. 380, 60 degrees, and oh, don't put that in the cost index. That won't work. Cost index of 380, definitely not Easyjet. Right, flight plan, so departing off runway 04, we're on the 7 November departure via Delta Juliet Lima, and then the arrival at the other end is, well, we've got planned the RNAV 402. What's the star we're using? Mr. Poacher on Twitch, good afternoon to you. Beluga flight is about an hour. 1 hour 10, I think, to be exact. LDAX 1 Sierra. There can't be that many stars for Southampton, can there? LDAX 1 Sierra, there we are. Alright, so that's 462 miles, 446 miles. So there's a bit of a difference there, about 20 miles or so. So let's just check. Departure there looks fine. See what's happening at the other end. Oh, did I not put the veer in? Oh, no veers. Right, well, you know what, that's fine, because what will happen is we expect radar vectors in via ATC anyway. So, basically, yeah, can you see what I'm going to do? We're not going to be flying the full procedure back in and round. We're just going to continue straight on westbound to BAM2 and then the approach. So that's where that extra mileage comes from. Yeah, so that's fine. RadNav page, we'll get this set up. So we're on Sierra Papa X-ray, and what did I put in? Sierra Papa X-ray. It's not Sierra Papa X-ray at all, is it? What is it? Sierra Papa Romeo. Thank you. Sierra Papa Romeo. Geneva. GVA. Pop those in. They're done. And let's go to our init B page. Now I've already seen that we've got the preliminary load sheet, I think. Let me find that. There we go. So the zero fuel weight is 56.5. Takeoff weight is 30. Not the takeoff weight. The takeoff's the CFG. Zero fuel weight CFG is 30.7. Alternate fuel. Where is the alternate? It's Bristol, isn't it? Fuel alternate is a ton. Right, fuel planning. We're going to take 5.7. What's the aircraft say? 5.6. That's fine. There we go. So an extra 3 minutes holding time for whatever reason. Hey Chris, good to Christian Starmer, good to see you. Right, page is done. Onto the performance. Takeoff weight CFG is 29, estimated to be 29.4, and our takeoff weight is 62, dead on. Alright. So, GSX has closed my doors again. I really must remember to look into the settings to see if there's a way I can prevent that. So, runway surface, it's not dry. Everything out here is, well, very wet. Do we have a contaminated option? I bet we don't. No, right, let's go wet then. So we're going to go flaps 1, let's go toga as well because of the snow on the ground. Anti-ice will be on, packs will be off, takeoff weight is 62, and the takeoff CFG, what was it, 29.4, wasn't it? Okay, grab the live weather. Intersection takeoff, I don't think so. We're too close to the end of the runway anyway, so I don't see that happening. We're here. I don't think they're going to take us off via Echo, so we might as well just plan for full length, which is via Golf. So full length. And there's the figures. 112, 135, 135. 112, 135, 135. Transition altitude, yeah, is 7,000 feet. We're flaps 1. And toga. Right, let's get SimSmart up for the engine out procedure and thrust acceleration values. I think it might be noise abatement 1 here, you know. Hang on a sec, find out. LSGG 04. A toga config 203 for contaminated, yeah, that's fine. That doesn't really matter anyway, to be honest, because remember this is a Neo, A320 Neo calculator. Not bothered about any of this. However, it'll want config 3. So, this is what I want. Yeah, there you go, noise abatement 1. So, thrust reduction is 2907, acceleration is 4407, and the engine out is 2407. So, let's populate that. Dark Fury, you're already working ahead of me. Thank you very much, sir. And 2407. There we go. So just confirm the speeds. 112, 135, 135. Clean is 209. Just check the departure. We've got a speed constraint or anything like that. No. Good. Clean up as we go. That's done. Right, secondary flight plans. Copy the active and pop in the engine out procedure. So this is non-standard. Climb on the Sierra Papa Romeo 224 radial and hold at Sierra Papa Romeo. Right, basically straight out. Hold at Sierra Papa Romeo. That's not part of our departure tonight. So we'll make this pretty straightforward. Just go Sierra Papa Romeo because it is more or less straight out anyway. There you go, straight out. 224 radial, done. So if we just pop that in there, enter the hold. Inbound course for that is 224, and the hold consists of right-hand turns. The hold's sorted, and then all we need to do is just pop in a new destination, which I guess if it's something very serious, we're coming back here. And then that's ILS 04. Yeah, no star. No veer. And clear that up. That's it. Wonderful. Right, done. Why is GSX trying to get my fuel in? I don't want fuel. Fuel's already done, loaded. Just done that ages ago. Hey, Type Pilot, what do I think is a good flight to do? Gatwick to... is that GNB? Where's that? Don't know where GNB is. Yeah, fine. That's done. That's done. Has our final load sheet come through? Yes, it has. Right, let's just compare that with the figures that we had on the preliminary. So 0 fuel weight 56, that's fine. Takeoff weight 62, dead on. That's what we calculated for. What's our CFGs? 28.1. That is within 2% of our limits. So that works as well. Excellent. Cockatoos, good evening. You're on YouTube for once instead of Twitch. Good evening. Right, done. Done. Let's contact ATC then, shall we? And get our clearance. So, our ground online, they are, aren't they? Or they were. Just double check. 12185. And we're now on information Foxtrot. Geneva ground, good evening, Top Swiss 1317, stand 84, Type A320 requesting IFR clearance, and we have information Foxtrot.
Top Swiss 1317, stand by, you are cutting the clearance of another aircraft. Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey, proceed with the clearance.
Clear to Southampton by the 07 November departure.
Yeah, it was only Dark Fury.
Directive power. Flight level 90 and shall climb and squawk 6735 for Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey, negative after C-Road. Proceed to Ibaba via the Zulu 124 airway, then as filed.
So after C-Rod by the Zulu 124 airway, direct Ibaba, then as filed for Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey, read back is correct, report Philip for push and start.
Swiss 5 Mike November requesting push and start.
Swiss 5 Mike November, push and start approved, facing southwest, QNH 1023.
Push and start approved, facing southwest, QNH 1023, Swiss 5 Mike November.
Ooh, this may take a while.
And Top Swiss 1317, Geneva Apron, are you ready to copy?
Info Foxtrot, request clearance to Ljubljana.
Ready to copy, Top Swiss 1317.
Top Swiss 1317, information Foxtrot is current, you are clear to Southampton, runway 04 via C-Road for November departure. After C-Road, proceed to Dijon via the Uniform Hotel 10 airway, then as filed. Initial climb is flight level 90 and squawk 6734.
Cleared by the Sierra 4 November departure, initial climb, flight level 90, and then after Sierra proceed to Dijon via the Uniform Hotel 10 airway, squawk 6734, Top Swiss 1317.
Top Swiss 1317, read back is correct, report ready for push and start.
We'll go Top Swiss 1317. Right, now we've got to just reprogram a little bit.
1329, sorry for the wait, we're ready for that. After passing Sirod,
proceed direct to Dijon on the Uniform Hotel 10 airway. Now, where on earth is that? Because we're already going direct to that particular place. There's Sirod. Uniform Hotel 10. Oh, we're doing that anyway. Yeah, that's what we've got. Actually, no, it's not, because we've got the wrong departure in. So, I wanted the 7 November. If it had given me the 7 November departure, I think that's pretty much the same thing. Let me find the chart for it. Oh, wrong one. Sirod 4 November. Nope, not there. Alright guys, what we're missing? I've not got a 4 November anywhere in my departures. I have a Molas, and that was it. It was the 7 November that we had originally, but then he changed this to 4 November, did he not? Oh well, if in doubt, ask.
JetBlue 239 Geneva, apron information Foxtrot is correct. You are clear to Ljubljana, runway 04 via the Molus for November departure. Initial climb is flight level 90. You are re-cleared to cruising flight level 3.
Yeah, so we're going Sirod and then Dijon.
Squawk 730, clear.
But I haven't got a 4 November at all
runway
in
04.
there, so...
JetBlue 239.
JetBlue 239.
Dr. Random, thank you so much for the 6 months Prime sub on Twitch. Appreciate that.
Is flight level 90. You are re-cleared to cruising flight level 390 and squawk 6730.
Initial climb the 90, squawk 6730, JetBlue 239.
And ground top Swiss 1317. Just confirm it was the Sirod 4 November departure for us.
I'm cleared to cruise 390.
Oh, it's a busy frequency.
JetBlue 239, read back is correct. Start up approved, QNH 1023.
QNH 1023, JetBlue 239.
Swiss 5 Mike November, requesting taxi.
Swiss 5 Mike November, standby. Top Swiss 1329. Contact tower 118.7. Have a great flight, see you.
Just need pilots to be faster with the
Easy
feedback.
1329. Contact tower 118.7. Have a great flight, see you.
16 function Foxtrot.
118.7 for 1329er. Thanks for your help, bye-bye.
It is the 7th November. Dark, I'm gonna continue with it because the 7th November essentially takes us exactly where he wants us to go anyway, so I'm not gonna faff around with that. Oh, do you know what? Job's done. Let's get the doors closed. Then we'll do the brief. Passengers will be wondering why we're still on the ground. We should have left 5 minutes ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our Easyjet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure...
Crazy Internet on Twitch. You're the controller. You're the tower controller there. Fantastic. You're 95% sure the tower controller just mistook. That's fine. I'm happy. We're going in the right way.
for observing this policy.
Thank you for that, though. Right, that's done. Okay, let's do the brief. So, starting with weather as always. Weather for the departure, we've got a contaminated runway, we've got snow on the ground here in the sim, so it's going to be a toga takeoff. Because of that as well, no single engine taxi, not that the taxi is long enough for a single engine taxi. So, yeah, contaminated conditions. It's 2 degrees. We need anti-ice as well because of that. Wind is okay though, nice and a nice decent headwind for 030 at 15. Cloud base is 2,500 feet. Weather en route is fine. Weather at the other end is fine as well, as it is for all of the alternates. Cat 1 conditions all the way. Aircraft is type A320, full serviceable with the exception of our weather radar. No NOTAMs for our departure today. Threats to be aware of then, well, it is of course Geneva, so we're pinned into the valley. We have terrain literally either side of us as we depart. So if anything goes wrong, we're literally straight out and into the hold at Sarpri. Yeah, that's the only real place that you've got to sort of maintain absolute safety in this particular direction departing. We've also got a lot of traffic as well, which is great because we've got good ATC to control all that, and we're pretty familiar with Geneva, so happy with what we're doing here as well. But yeah, obviously the biggest threat is the terrain, both sides of us. You can see MSA as we depart, if we stay within that northern sector, is 7,000 feet. The taxi then is going to be short. We're just here, we're parked at stand 84, pushback, we're facing southwest, and then follow the departure via Gulf. The departure then is a noise abatement 2. Initial climb is up to flight level 90. We've got that set and confirmed. First turnout will be to the left. Transition altitude is 8,000 feet. Engine out procedure is non-standard, and yeah, the only way to keep us safe, straight out on runway heading, get to Sierra Papa Romeo, enter the hold. Done. Happy with that. Good. William, you've got a question in the before start checklist. There's takeoff speeds and thrust. In the before start checklist, I'm obviously using a slightly different one, so not sure about the thrust, but the takeoff speeds is basically just confirm that they're there and they all look sensible. Right, yeah, let's get grounded position and let's start getting pushed back. Is that a queue of traffic waiting to depart? Oh no, there's just one. Good. Right, a couple of final checks from me, checklist, then we're going.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, may I welcome you on board this Easyjet aircraft for your flight today. The ground crew and the fueling crew have all finished, and we're just about finished with all our cockpit preparation up here. The cabin crew are making their final checks as they work through the cabin, so if you could please get yourselves sat down comfortably with your seatbelts securely fastened and give them their full attention as they begin their safety briefing. A big welcome on board today to our Easyjet Sim Pilot members, who of course are welcome to free complimentary drinks throughout the flight. Once we reach our cruising altitude, our cabin service will commence and the cabin crew will be able to provide you with drinks, snacks and merchandise throughout the duration of the flight. Once again, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with Easyjet today. We'll have an update for you when we are airborne. Cabin crew, we're about ready to push back, so if you can use all the door and cross-check, thank you.
Top Swiss 1317, stand 84 is ready for push.
AC 1317, stand by. There's another aircraft pushing just behind you. I come back to you when it's clear.
Roger, Top Swiss 1317. Okay, let's just get them into position. Fuel truck is into position. Oh, we're going to have to reset this.
Okay,
just reset that and then get it working again.
Swiss 2818 Geneva apron. Hello, welcome to Geneva. Any standoff preference?
Closest.
Send 1, 2, 3 or 4 or 5, please.
Come on, Coastal engine.
2818, taxi to gate number 5 via outer and link 2.
If not, we'll use
Link
good
2,
old
please,
pushback
2818,
helper. But GSX is nice
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, Geneva ground.
when it works.
Aircall 1983, Geneva.
While I'm
April.
waiting for that to restart,
Radio
aircraft
5, how do you read?
cockpit preparation checklist. Aircraft acceptance has been completed. The fuel quantity is 5,640 kilograms. Seatbelt signs are on. Adheres, we've got 3.5 green. The barrel ref is 1023. QNH.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, Geneva Apron.
It's not going to start, is it?
to
Daft thing.
Lucian, please.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, stand by, you are number 1 for clearance.
Roger.
Try and manually start this thing. Yeah, I've tried to manually start it. There we
Tango
go.
Papa
If it
Charlie
works.
1983, Geneva Apron, are you ready to copy?
There we go.
1983, ready to copy.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, information Foxtrot is current, you are cleared to mention runway 04 via Molus for November departure, initial climb is flight level 990 and squawk 1000.
Hello, Captain.
Alright, Tango Papa Charlie 1983, I have Foxtrot on board. Off runway 04, Molus 4, Whiskey departure.
William, so the takeoff speed, yeah, obviously, because you want to check
Flight level 9.
all your speeds, so you've got your V1, VR, V2,
Tango Papa Charlie
and the clean speed as well.
1983, negative, it's Molus for November
Top pilot, no, not
departure,
PACX, self-loading
and
cargo
squawk
for the
is 1000.
announcements.
Sorry, a correction to read Molus 4 November.
Danny Anderson,
departure.
think you can handle Phoenix
Beacon,
GSX at the
1000.
same time?
Take
I used to have a
Papa Charlie
GTX 1660 and a Ryzen 5 3600.
Tango Papa
The only
Charlie
difference was
1983, read back is correct.
32
Report
gigabytes of
ready for
RAM.
push and start.
And it worked fine for
Geneva
me.
ground, Easyjet 122, ready for push and start.
Easy 122, push and start approved facing southwest, QNH 1023.
Push and start approved, facing southwest, QNH 1023.
Where's all these aircraft pushing behind me?
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey, ready for taxi.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey, taxi to holding point runway 04 via link 0.
I know where it
and
is now.
outer.
It's
Contact
Dark
tower
Fury, he's just there.
118.7. Have a great flight.
Taxi to 100.04 by link 0 and outer, contact tower on 118.7. Thanks for your service. Easy 49 Alpha Whiskey. Sorry, Top Swiss 49 Alpha Whiskey.
Thanks for flying.
Ready for push and start.
Hey Tom Barrett, good to see you.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango, push and start approved
What
facing
the hell was that?
southwest, QNH 1023.
Did everyone see that? Did everyone see the fuel truck? Go back and rewind 10 seconds if you missed it.
Geneva Apron, Bonsoir, Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel, Kodiak 100, Lima 7, request clearance to Zurich.
Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel, Geneva Apron, hello.
That's a mouthful.
Just stand by, you're number 1 for clearance.
Standing by.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, ready for push.
My pushback driver's going to
Tango
disappear in a
Papa
minute.
Charlie 1983, push and start approved facing southwest, QNH 1023.
Push approved, southwest 1.
Ace, I do prefer the Phoenix over the fly-by-wire only because it's fully completed systems. I don't think the fly-by-wire is a bad
And
piece of software
Top
in the
Swiss
slightest.
1317, push and start approved facing
Thank you.
southwest, QNH 1023.
Push and start approved facing southwest QNH 1023, Top Swiss 1317. Right, beacon light is on and transponders
And
on.
last station calling. Call sign on this.
Occupation's in the green. Come on then, ground crew. Do your thing.
Release parking brakes.
Before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed, windows are closed, EFP and phone is on flight mode and silent, doors are closed and armed, beacon light is on, releasing parking brake.
Commencing push.
David says his fuel truck part of the failures. Right, nose wheel steering is disconnected so we can start the engines. Engine mode selected to ignition and starting engine 1.
Geneva, Abram, Easyjet 122, ready to taxi?
AG122.
Oh, good spot, thank you.
Taxi to
Oh,
holding
squawks
point
on in.
runway 04 via
6,
link 3
7,
and outer.
3, 4. Because my FO's
Holding point
disappeared.
runway
Look.
04 via link 3 and outer. Easyjet 122.
Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel. Just a question. Are you able to fly flight level 120?
Through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
Hey firm, Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel.
Exit routes, oxygen.
Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel. Then information Golf is now current. You are cleared to Zurich, runway 04 via the Molus for November departure. Initial climb is flight level 90. I reclay you to cruising flight level
Engine 1 happy.
120 and stroke 1000.
Starting engine 2.
In an emergency, leave.
Information Golf, clear to Zurich, Molus for November.
Seatbelt is fastened.
Initial climb, flight level 90, cruising level 120,
Parking brake set.
1000, Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel.
Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel, read back is correct. Startup approved QNH 1023.
Pel van der Werf, yeah, so FSTraffic is at the top and FSLTL is just a backup.
November Bravo Hotel.
I do have both currently sat in
Or
there
on each
for
side to
V-Pilot.
adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat. Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around.
Geneva, good evening. Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie, reduction.
Adjust. Do not
Lufthansa 2 Quebec Charlie, Geneva Apron, Radio 5, how do you read?
by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. Your tray table must
Engine
now be
2
stowed
is
armrest
all
down.
happy as well.
49 Alpha
So-
Tango, taxi to holding point runway
Engine mode
04
selector back
via
to ignition.
inner, link
Anti-ice
1
on,
and outer.
APU off,
Inner link 1, outer
and spoilers armed, rudder, flaps 1. Set the trim.
Easy 122, contact tower 118.7. Have a great flight, see you.
Request to Munich.
Going to tower.
After
Easyjet
start
122,
checklist,
thank you.
anti-ice engines on, ECAM status is checked, pitch trim is 28.1 and the rudder is neutral.
Lufthansa to Quebec
Short
Charlie,
taxi, so let's
information
do the flight control
Golf
check
is
here.
now current.
Full
You are
left.
cleared to Munich, runway 04
Full right.
via Molus
Neutral.
or Alpha departure.
Full
Initial
up.
climb is flight level 90
Full
and
down,
stroke 1000.
neutral rudder, full right,
Clear to Munich
Full
via
left.
Molus for Alpha departure, initial climb 9000,
Neutral.
stroke 1000, Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie.
Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie, negative. It's Molus for November departure. Initial climb is flight level 90 and stroke 1000.
Molus for November departure, initial climb 9000, squawk 1000, Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie.
Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie, negative. It's initial climb flight level 90.
Initial climb flight level 90, Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie.
Lufthansa to Quebec Charlie, read back is correct. Report ready for push and start.
that aircraft looked big.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983, ready for taxi.
Tango Papa Charlie 1983.
God, Geneva's busy.
Function with 04 via inner, link 1 and outer.
Thank you to the new followers on Twitch, guys. I do appreciate that. Sorry if I've missed you. Top Swiss 1317 is ready for taxi.
Top Swiss 1317, taxi to holding point runway 04 via link 0 and outer. Contact tower 118.7. Have a great flight, see you.
Holding point for runway 04 by the link 0 and outer over to tower. Now, thank you, top Swiss 1317. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Alright, let's get everything on. Done, done. Terrain radar on, of course, for this departure. Look at all that red stuff. And over to tower. And just before I move from here, the approach frequency, because it's going to be busy on the approach, isn't it? Once we've departed, 131.325. Let's get that set. There we are. Alright, let's go.
Cabin crew, if you could take your seat to protect.
Star on Twitch, you finally got some snow in Chicago. Hey, you can go sledging. Hey Wally, good afternoon. Right, PEDS check. So, performance, we're doing a Toga takeoff today due to contamination. So yeah, it's a Toga performance. QNH is still 1023. We're based on wet figures as well. Engine out procedure is non-standard. However, it is pretty straightforward. It's just straight out. And then, yeah, straight out, and then to hold at the start pre-VOR. Departure is the Ceron 7 November via the Dijon transition. First turn will be to the left, and no speed restrictions, initial climb, flight level 90.
Easy 122, contact arrival 131.325, yep.
Going to arrival, Easyjet 122. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, taxi checklist. So flight controls have been checked. Flap setting config 1. It's confirmed. FMAs. We've got climb nav blue 1 FD2, 9000 blue and Toga. Radar predicted wind shear is on. ECAM memo. Takeoff no blue. EFB is stowed. Let's get it disconnected. Both sides. Happy, happy. Tower top Swiss 1317 is with you on outer.
Top Swiss 1317, Geneva Tower, good evening.
Dennis, hello from Cherry Hill in Nova Scotia, Canada. So the TRP is the level of the tropopause. After that, above it, you don't really get much weather. Skypel, what FPS do I normally average? I have it locked actually to 45. Ooh, funnily enough, I haven't got it locked to 45 at all. I did have. I always usually have it. However, I was when I was doing a comparison with FPS, with FSTraffic and FSLTL, I actually removed that and I forgot to put it back on. So we're at we're at full, which I've no idea what it is at the moment.
Geneva Tower, good evening.
Looks smooth enough at the moment, doesn't it?
1317, wind 030 degrees, 13 knots, runway 04, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff from runway 04, top Swiss 1317. Alright, so we've been given a takeoff clearance nice and early. Let's just get our lights on. Approach path is clear. Slow our aircraft down as we do this. And then we can get TCAS on.
Southwest 49 Alpha Tango, Geneva Tower, good evening. Expect departure in 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, lineup checklist. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway is full length. Runway 04. TCAS JRA packs 1 and 2 are off. Hey Matthew, good to see you. Hope you're well. Okay, wind is basically a little bit variable from the left, so that makes engine 1 critical. Let's go. So, takeoff. Start the chrono. And percent M1 set. and set Toga, Mantoga SAS runway. It really is quite windy. That was V1. And rotate. Loads of runway left. Nav.
Topswift 49 Alpha Tango, line up and wait, runway 04.
Gear up. Autopilot 1 engaged. Hey Eastbirds, good to see you. Ton Snow as well, thank you so much for the resub
Geneva
Prime
Tower,
Smith.
Hotel Bravo, November Bravo Hotel, good evening. Holding Bay, Zulu ready for departure.
Top Swiss 1317, contact arrival 131.325, see ya.
131325, Top Swiss 1317, thanks for the service, bye bye.
Hotel Bravo, November
thrust
Bravo,
climb,
Hotel Geneva Tower, good
SRS.
evening, expect departure in 5 minutes.
Fly the aircraft first. And switch approach. Top Swiss 1317, passing 4,400 feet for flight level 90 on the Ciron 7 November departure.
Swiss 1317, Geneva arrival was identified, climb to flight level 150.
Thrust climb, climb. Climb flight level 150, Top Swiss 1317. So standard pressure and 1510 blue, yes I know. Open climb. Gorgeous flight and view over Lake Geneva this evening. So that's S-speed passed. Let's clean her up. Flaps up. Spoilers are disarmed.
1317, proceed direct Covim.
Direct Covim, Top Swiss 1317. Okay, let's ding the cabin crew. That can come off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free to move around the cabin.
Didn't actually mean to turn off the seatbelt sign there, I hit the wrong button, but never mind.
Fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. The toilets are now available. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
He's now going to tell the seatbelt signs are back on.
If you could please return to your seat and ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are travelling with an infant,
Sky RPL, I couldn't tell you, I don't know what FPS we're currently running at. It's about 40. Yeah, it's 40. I think one of the main things is there's nothing else on the sim except on the PC except simulator stuff. Anyway, acceleration flow, so spoilers, flaps, gear, lights, they're all they can come off now.
We recommend that you keep
Swiss 19 Alpha Tango,
Less than 10,000 feet, get
evening
airports on the
identified,
EFIS.
climb flight level 150.
380, that's going to be okay for us.
this
Costing
includes
X0,
e-cigarettes.
RadNav, clear that out. Secondary flight plan, we will copy the active, that's fine.
Swiss 1317, contact Swiss radar 134.6, goodbye.
134.6 for Top Swiss 1317, thanks for the service, good night.
127 XA.
Swiss radar, good evening, top Swiss 1317, passing flight level 120 for 150, direct Coven.
Swiss 1, top Swiss 1317, Swiss radar, grüezi, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, top Swiss 1317. 280 blue.
Okay, Swiss 778, contact Zurich arrival 135, decimal 225.
Zurich arrival 135, decimal 225, 778, thanks, bye-bye.
Hey Wayne, good to see you. Thomas, we used Toga because of the snow on the runway, yeah. Just coming back into the chat. It's been a bit busy on the ground, hasn't it? So Wayne says, while we're flying to Southampton, it'll be closed.
Hold that, MEQ 370 Tango.
I'm looking forward to flying to Southampton. I've never been there before. Narrow runway as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has now turned off the seatbelt sign and you are now free to move around the cabin. We do recommend, however, when in your seat, that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times in case of unexpected turbulence. The toilets are now available. Please contact a member of the cabin.
Pendola fan, yeah, of course you could ask a question, mate. I am aware I do miss a lot of questions and posts and that in the chat, particularly when we're on the ground and we're setting up, and ATC is busy as well because my ears half missing out for that. So yeah, do
you cover Altenheim?
Do feel free to ask anything now that I may have missed.
Negative contact Zurich arrival 135, decimal 225.
Pilot and Airplane, thank you for the follow on Twitch.
135, decimal 225, thank you very much.
Wayne says, trust the family's flight. The family is asleep, thank God. Pendolino, is this my favourite aircraft? Oh, to fly, definitely. But favourite aircraft would have to be the A380, just because, wow, it's a marvel. And Concorde, but obviously that no longer flies.
63 miles, speed 280 knots or less.
Someone asked me about starting the chronometer earlier. Why did we start the chronometer? So that's basically a timer that my thrust has been set to Toga. You can only run it for a maximum of 5 minutes, Toga. Or 10 minutes.
Contact Eurocontrol 135 decimal 125.
135 decimal 125 for top Swiss 1317. Good night.
Hello, top Swiss 490 Alpha Tango with 15 seconds.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango, Swiss radar, grüezi, climb flight.
Eurocontrol, good evening, top Swiss 1317, passing flight level 200 for flight level 280, direct Dijon. I've got the right frequency there. Nope.
And flight level 130.
13070 Tango.
Room Afirma. India, Gruppen Mike Alpha Romeo, is it correct?
Correct, that's when the Swiss guy will pick you up.
Cover that, direct for data service to Foxtrot. Thanks.
Eurocontrol, top Swiss 1317, good evening, passing flight level 220 for flight level 280, inbound Dijon.
2 stations, talking about the Swiss guy, top Swiss 1317, hello, identified. Continue climb flight level 380.
Continue climb flight level 380, thank you, top Swiss 1317.
And the second station calling, second call sign.
380 blue.
We are, Mike, give me a hint.
Ace, can you pop out the instrument panels? Yes, you can. Like
okay,
that.
Transavia free up, Mike, that helps.
Sometimes you get quite a performance hit though doing this.
Victor, Echo, Kilo, India, November.
So, do be aware of that. Am I in Easyjet Virtual Airlines? No, I'm not, no.
Air control from JL 469, 5 miles to Dublin.
Hector asks, shouldn't his plane show on my TCAS? Hector, are you on VATSIM?
In that case, descend flight level 240.
10, Roger.
Flying Bulgaria 469er, no traffic between you and your destination. Looks like 2 aircraft on the ILS there. So maybe a little bit of traffic on the ground. And the Met report Palma 2030.
Experience, have we ever had an in-flight emergency? Thankfully, nothing serious.
Or more. Cloud view 3,500 feet.
That's the way I hope it's going to stay.
7.4 QNH 1020.
Very careful information, thank you. We're prepared for that. From your
Challenger, Delta Bravo Foxtrot, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Delta Challenger 650.
Strange that can't see any other aircraft.
Alpha Tango with you passing flight level 220, climbing to 280.
So Hector, it depends whereabouts you are.
49er Alpha Tango, identified. Continue climb, flight level 380.
I can't see you anywhere.
380, top 6, 49 Alpha Tango.
Ace, do I think there's anything fly-by-wire does better than the Fenix? Yes. The way they do the boarding, because you can separate out fuel boarding from passenger boarding, you can't do that on the Fenix.
122, proceed direct Copor. Easy 122, squawk ident.
Easy 122,
squawk ident. Easyjet 122.
Ah, okay, you are awake. Easy 122, proceed direct Kilo, Oscar Papa, Oscar Romeo, Copor.
Right, we'll be on the ground in about an hour, I'm reckoning. Ask what my thoughts on the A310. I think it's a great aircraft. We've not flown it for a while on stream.
122, ident observed.
We'll have to do a flight in it soon.
Easy 1329er, we're reaching top of descent at about 10 miles. Can we request descent?
The thing with the A310 is you can see how we ended up with the A320 and the systems. The only thing I've got to remember when flying the A310 is it's not fly-by-wire.
When ready, descend flight level 240.
When ready, descend 240. Easy 1329er.
And let's go, 57 Romeo, the English guy pretending to be a Hungarian guy. No further agency available, monitor uniform, bye-bye.
The English guy pretending to be a Hungarian guy. Brilliant. Matthew, the number of times you've missed a call in the middle of the night over Europe.
Romeo,
oh yes, of course, you're now long haul, aren't you? You're, what are you on, 7.6 now?
Thank you for 7, have a great day.
Adam, 123. GSX is fine if you have the time to set it up. If you don't have the time to set it up, get on flightsim.to and download the profiles that other people have created for you.
4, 6,
get them inserted and you'll love it. Fuse Aviation, thank you for the follow.
To the Dartek, someone listening late from the thanks for the control and have a nice day. Alright.
Ace, if you want to get into VATSIM, it's not that difficult. Fly IFR, because with IFR, you kind of know what you should be doing anyway. So they're going to be telling you what to do, but you should already really be expecting that.
Jet time 582, turn right 10 degrees, say heading.
Beluga, do GSX profiles take up lots of storage space? No, you're talking kilobytes.
Jet time 582, turn right 10 degrees, say new heading.
Matthew, yes, M67 desperately need the Europeans to go to full CP DLC at night. Yeah, at least then you've got the buzz to wake you up.
Continue level 240, confirm target 20 kilo.
Affirm 240.
Thank you.
Jet time 582, Euro West, radio check 135, decimal 125.
Yes, jet time 5.
What are you at? 32,000 feet.
You've been calling us, we just heard you now.
Oh, my eyes,
no
they're
problem.
bright.
You're clear of the other traffic by now.
Let's turn that off.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
Hi, James, good to see you. It's better.
Control West Line and 2 Golf, is it possible to 32,000 feet?
Ryanair 2 Golf Golf. Not logical for fuel economy, but possible. Descent flight level 230, correction 320.
I'm getting to like this air traffic control.
Easy 1329er requesting descent to flight level 190.
Easy 1329er, you're just leaving my airspace. Monitor Unicom, approach at your discretion.
David Perry, have I tried
Bye-bye.
gliders yet? Yes, I have, quite. Not for very long, but I enjoyed it.
Discretion, Easy 1329er, bonsoir, bye-bye.
J-Hog, you've been ordering touch-up paint for the car. That doesn't sound good. I've never known anyone have so many cars written off parking where you park outside your house. Adam, your de-icing your GSX gets stuck.
Top Swiss 1317, proceed direct Corpor.
Direct to Kopor for Top Swiss 1317. Where the heck's that?
Top Swiss 49er Alpha Tango, confirm your proceeding on flight planned route. Next fix Oburo.
Now direct to Kopor. 160 miles away, so that's okay. Bit of a shortcut, not too much. I mean, the route's pretty direct.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango.
Please confirm your proceeding on your flight planned route. Next fix Oburo.
Next waypoint is Oburo. Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango.
Okay, because I see you heading a little bit too far east, but no problem.
J-Hog, someone at Medahel decided to reverse change lanes. Oh no. And just reversed into you. Oh, into my aunt's car. Oh, that's alright.
Okay, Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango, proceed.
Pedalino Val, thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you on the next flight. Felix Bull! Felix, my friend, how are you? It has indeed been a while. In fact, Happy New Year, Phoenix. Good to see you. What have you been up to? You must be up early, aren't you, Felix? Aren't you?
122, confirm.
Aren't you in Australasia somewhere?
Direct to Copa, Easyjet 122.
Okay, please check navigational accuracy. Copor 1 o'clock, 100 miles.
1 o'clock, 100 miles, correct. Easyjet 122.
Ace, have we ever had to do a circular or a holding pattern on an approach? Not very often, to be honest. Doing it in...
Unfortunately, no Brits available, so monitor Unicom. Bye-bye.
No Brits are able. Wonderful. Doing it in the A320 is a breeze. It's all automatic. You just tell it you want to hold and job's done. FMJS, you did your commercial pilot license.
Easy, 6403, leaving
Southampton in a twin star. Oh, nice.
Ciao, Peter.
So this is a real world route. Actually flew tonight, a couple of hours ago.
Condor, 9 Mike Alpha, leaving my airspace.
And it is purely for the skiing season. To take us Brits to where it's even colder and snowier.
True. Ryanair 2 Bravo, you are about to leave my airspace. Leaving frequency approved. Have a safe one.
Felix, not too early. It's 20 past 7 in the morning. Yeah, that's definitely not early if you've got kids, is it? That's a lie.
49 Alpha Whiskey requesting 5 minutes from the cockpit.
49 Alpha Whiskey, report back, and I need you back in 25 minutes.
Roger, we'll report back. We only need 5 position 49 Alpha Whiskey.
Dark Fury needs the toilet. Ricky, the good evening to you, mate. Says the ATC is so happy. He's happy and having fun, yeah. And why not? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah. So Ace, there are quite a lot of tutorials on my YouTube channel and others about how to do a holding pattern. So I'm sure if you go onto YouTube and type in A320 holding tutorial, something will come up. Right, 1,000 feet to go.
Destination is Grenchen.
And then we're going to be at our cruising altitude. We'll do a top of climb checks and sort stuff out
Delta Bravo Foxtrot,
for the arrival.
Delta Bravo Foxtrot, go ahead. Just to be sure, your flight plan ends on Topil direct Zurich, but your flight destination is Grenchen. Which airport are you heading to?
I'm heading towards Zurich.
Okay, in that case I will change your destination in your flight plan. Thank you.
You're welcome. Coordinate is get ready for Munich.
Okay, now in that case you missed the key when entering your destination because you filed Lima Sierra Zulu Golf. That's a small airport near to Bern.
Someone's taken a airliner to a grass strip.
That I wouldn't be able to land there, right?
With a Challenger? Would be possible. I wouldn't guarantee that you are able to stop, but you are able to land.
Brilliant. You can land, but you can't stop. Mac Alt Star.
Stand by. Thank you.
Oh, class. Right, Alt Cruise. So, let's get our performance cost index back up to 4. And T-gas set to below. Let's get a bit of light on. Alright, that's it. We're at the top of cruise. Let's just check through the ST pages, make sure there's no fuel leak or anything daft.
Jetline 582, you're about to leave my airspace. Leaving frequency approved.
Frequency changed approved. Jettime 582. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Delta Bravo Foxtrot, that would have been 1,000 meter of asphalt or 700 meter of grass, whichever you prefer.
Oh shit, I guess that's a bit too short for my liking.
Well, as said, I can't guarantee you can stop, but you can hit it.
Hit it. I think he should now try. Matthew, yeah, you can always stop. That's what the trees are for. He didn't say stop safely. Malcolm Hinton, good evening. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Question is, if I were not using VATSIM, would I consider any other air traffic control? No.
Welcome back. Did you bring some beer?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we've got a crate full. 1.5 whiskey.
Sounds good. In that case, proceed direct Zurich and deliver.
Can you repeat that again for 1.5 whiskey?
Well, I was asking if you would like to divert to Zurich and share.
Come on, Doc.
Maybe
Wake up.
tomorrow on the way back. 1.5 whiskey.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he's not going to share that.
Well, he may be flying for top Swiss, but that doesn't mean that you have to doubt his word.
Burn.
You can always force me back to Zurich if you want 1.5 whiskey.
No, I will just order. We have Amazon on frequency.
Amazon on frequency. Prime Air. Oscar Eve, mate, thank you so much for your kind £5 super chat. I hope you're enjoying the flight this evening, Oscar. Thank you for being on board and supporting the channel. Really, really generous of you. Eastwards, can you donate easy points to this ATC? If only that was true. Right, well, let's get some en route weathers. Where are we?
In just a few moments, we'll commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to purchase a selection of hot beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies, and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated. And if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Alright, so we'll have a look at what's happening at all the... We've got Brussels as well, just up to the north. So let's do another weather request there. EBBR. And then we're pretty much, in terms of big airports, we're kind of running out a little bit. We're a little low. Gatwick is obviously, if we continue straight on towards London. I mean, if we've got a problem, we wouldn't be going into Southampton. It's just not the biggest airport available. In fact, there's only about 3 stands we can actually park at, I think, for when we get there. Hugo on Twitch, good evening, greetings from Tenerife. Oh, Hugo, nice. Right, let's check what we've got weather-wise. We've got Paris, which is wide open, 2 degrees, still decent high pressure there. Brussels, Cav OK as well, wide open, 7 minutes late, go away. And Gatwick also happy and wide open. Let's get the weather then, of course, for our actual airport, our destination, which is Echo Golf Hotel India, Southampton tonight. And oh guys, thank you so much. So Dark Fury, thank you so much, mate, for your £5 super chat, saying yeah, I'm correct, he's he's not sharing it. What we got, Dark, are you on the dark fruit this evening? Cheers, mate, appreciate that. And Aviation Bro, mate, thank you so much for your support of the channel as well, saying top air traffic control. It is nice, you know, sometimes when it's getting late at night, there's not too many aircraft on, and just have a little bit of a little bit of license. You get that a lot more, I think, in the real world in the USA rather than here in Europe. Right, what we got at Southampton? No wind, no clouds, broken at 2,100 feet.
Correction,
That's about an hour old, that METAR, so there we are. Stig says he's Chromecasting the stream on his hotel room for his bandmates to see what his favourite hobby is of all about. They think it's amazing. We're going to convert them all. Too steep path ahead. We'll check that out in a bit. Right, well, the flight is now what we got. We're about 140 miles away from our top of descent, so what we're going to do is start setting up our approach. Have we got, let's just cheat a little bit, look forward. Have we got air traffic control online? No, I don't think we do, so we're going to have pretty much free range getting into Southampton. That's fine then. So the way we're going to do this, let's just bring the flight plan up. We will tidy this up because what we'll fly obviously at the arrival, and then we'll get to Milva. And then from Milva, I'm going to go direct to BAM 2. So there's Milva. Let's clear out the waypoints in between. So get rid of Southampton. And then means we're not flying that full procedure. That should be nice and tidy now if we just have a quick look there. Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. Save some time, save some fuel. I don't think it's going to save 7 minutes worth of time, which is how long we were late, but it's enough. Right, so that's all done. It's an RNP approach, so we're going to be 2,500 feet at BAM 2, and we're going to do a decelerated descent. It's only 5 miles, so we want to be, I'd say, yeah, if we can get ourselves sort of fully configured between BAM 2 and HI02F, then that'll be the way to go. So BAM2 we want to be 185 knots, and I'm going to call it 2,500 feet. Just set that in. Then we're good and happy. That's fine. Radnar page, we'll put that Southampton VOR in. Progress page, we want Echo Golf Hotel India 02. It is 02, isn't it? I say I'm unfamiliar with Southampton, never landed there before. Yeah, that's fine. Pop that in. GPS is looking good, so the on-nav approach is going to be fine. Bombazelle, thank you for following on Twitch. Performance, let's get that weather in then. So, wind is, let's call it 0201. There was no wind, was there? Why didn't that work? Wind 0201. There we are. I didn't write the weather down. I should have done. I need to go back to my message. Here we go. So we've got the QNH is 1032. Temperature is 5 degrees. Transition altitude is 6,000 feet.
Amazon 281, Barrier check. Amazon 281,
Barrow.
West, EQ5.
Category C aircraft, runway visual range,
Thank you,
1,800
Amazon
meters. Fine, so it's going to be 510.
Yep, I was also wondering, it was very quiet.
There we go, that page is done. Fuel prediction, estimated to land with 2.7 tons of fuel on board. Yeah, so that's enough for another go. If it was due to weather that we need another go, I would be considering diverting though after a go around, because it's not loads of fuel, that is it. And if we've got to get somewhere nearby up to Bristol, that should be alright. Let's copy the active flight plan. That's done. Wonderful. Box is all set up. Paul, how do you get the standby VOR? These here, so where is it? It's in the settings, and you can play with them and tinker with them to your heart's content until you find one that you're happy with. Is it the airline? Is it the airframe? Ah, yes. So it's the metric altitude and the RMI. So
Eurocontrol, hello, Lufthansa.
Change these, and it changes them on here. I'm obviously going to leave mine as we have there. Thomas, come to Bristol. Why?
Hello, identified. Continue descent, flight level 24.
FMJS, can you do a visual approach tonight?
Descending to flight level 240, Lufthansa, MSFS.
Well, yes and no. So, the SOPs that I follow are literally to use as much of the automation as is possible. So, visual approaches now in the orange jet are pretty rare. It's only if you're going somewhere like, you know, Gibraltar 09.
No traffic between you and Marseille.
Offset ILS approaches where when you're happy you can fly them in.
Okay. QNH from 021.
Even Madeira now, Funchal,
thank you very much.
They're authorised to do the RMP approach, which basically flies that little acute angle up to runway 05 for you perfectly. Sarkotek, if you just push the approach button on cruise, pull speed and just fly in selected speed. Austrian Gaming Channel on Twitch, good afternoon, or good evening rather. The weather tonight would be fine for a visual approach. I mean, we'll should be able to knock off the autopilot quite early. Anyway, should we do a brief now? We've got everything sorted. So, starting with the weather as always. Weather at our arrival airport is well, if the METAR is to be believed, there is 0 wind, so that's a nice touch. So we've got absolutely no wind at all, so that's all right. Visibility is 10 kilometers or more, and the cloud base is well above what is required. So we should have a nice, gorgeous approach coming into Southampton from the English Channel. Aircraft is still all behaving. We haven't broken anything. And the NOTAMs for the airport, I think there's 3 parking stands closed. None of those I can fit my aircraft on anyway, so that makes no difference.
You filed flight level 390.
Threats to be aware of then. Biggest one for me, a little bit of unfamiliarity, just because I don't know it, never been there before. But probably the biggest one is the width of the runway. It's 37 meters. So 37 meters, and I think 36 is, sorry, 36 might be the the narrowest one I've ever landed on. Can't remember now. No, it might be 30. It might be 30 meters, the narrowest I've ever landed on.
Identified. Continue climb flight level 350.
So yeah, narrow runway, so we might get that sort of false impression of the approach, so we will rely on the PAPIs. Now runway 02 does have PAPIs, so that's okay, but let's go through the stuff in order. So yeah, that's sort of the want brief. The arrival brief then is runway 02, and we're coming in on the LDAX 1 Sierra arrival.
Amazon 281.
We're going to go Geneva, and then for an RNP approach, I want flaps 2 by BAM 2 as we leave BAM 2, gear down, flaps 3, getting down to 1,700 feet.
Amazon 281 when reaching
that's our platform altitude.
Standard arrival route of your choice.
And it's a nice normal 3-degree descent. How long is the runway here actually?
Start to descend at discretion Amazon.
Oh, that's quite a short runway as well, isn't it? Right, that's going to be auto brake.
Leaving my airspace.
Medium.
Leaving frequency is approved. True.
No long landings, let's plant it down.
Over to Unicom now, 123.8. Thank you for your very good service tonight. Toss respond on our post.
Now, vacating the taxiway.
Thanks for the feedback.
We're not going to get off at Bravo, got no chance. So here's a question. Do I need to go to the end, or can I turn around on the runway?
Challenger Bravo Foxtrot, contact Swiss Radar 134.6.
I'm going to let you guys answer that question. Can I turn around on the runway, or do I need to go all the way to the end?
Delta Alpha Whiskey Bravo Foxtrot, contact Swiss Radar 134.6. True. Delta Alpha Whiskey Bravo Foxtrot, contact Swiss Radar on 134.6. Thank you for your service. Have a good one. Same to you. Tschüss, Christian. Eurowings 25 Yankee, you're about to leave my airspace. Spain not available today. Monitor Unicom. Bye-bye. Danke, die auch ein schönes Wochenende. Tschüss, Bernd.
Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot, requesting 1 minute out of cockpit.
Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot, leaving frequency approved, thereafter as many minutes out of cockpit as you want.
Either way then, once we've taxied and sorted ourselves out,
shall we monitor Unicom?
we will be parking here, stands
well,
2,
you can monitor
3
Unicom,
or
guard, any
4.
frequency you like.
I think that's the only place we can actually get in. Controlling Warsaw, thank you so much for the raid on Twitch, guys. Hope you are well. Hey, Jacob. 60 miles to top of descent. Eastwards, casino's open, mate. It's been open a while, I think. Sarkotech is default scenery good for Southampton? I've never been there, so I honestly don't know. We've got Orbex's scenery in tonight. So Stig says the runway is too narrow, we'll have to go to the end. Anybody else care to answer the question? Continue to the end, or can we turn around on the runway? Now, terrain-induced turbulence is possible on approach 02 with 2 miles from the touchdown, particularly with the strong winds, building-induced as well. There's also a hill. So, see what that looks like. Oscar, how do I know what stance you can park at? Does it say something? No, it doesn't. It's just boring knowledge that I've got.
Amazon 281, leaving frequency approved, monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
With Unicom, thank you for the
so just coming back in the chat,
Amazon
Thomas, you flew in the States last night, given a visual approach, you joined and used the ILS. Is that something you did wrong?
Negative. I'm flight level 245.
To be honest, even if I was given a visual approach and it had an ILS,
they're not inside my airspace.
I'd still have the ILS in. Just because then I can... I've got something to assist me, haven't I?
Ciao, Alexander.
Changing frequencies, Lufthansa 9 thank you very much, bye.
Basically, American ATC love to do that. They hand over visual approach and clear you for that. Well, if you crash your aircraft into the ground, that's now your fault, not theirs. Adam, I'm going to do your first VATSIM flight tomorrow. Any tips for a first flight? My tips would be, number 1, depart from and fly to an airport you know inside out very, very well. And the arrival procedure, etc. Second, have a pen and paper handy. And third, make sure you got a drink handy, because your mouth will go dry at some point. I guarantee that. Is the casino closed? I thought it was open. There it is. Yeah, try again. Casino's open, guys. If you've enjoyed the flight so far, please do remember to hit that like button, and of course if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe. And a big shout out again to the guys who have very kindly given super chats as well to support the stream. Hey, Ham Radio Shack, what kind of drink is allowed? Anything you want. Thomas, how's my weekend been? Weekend's been alright. Had a usual kids party this afternoon, you know. But it's alright, the kids are now getting to the kind of age where, you know, if it's in a play centre, off they go. I don't have to worry about it. I can sit back and scroll on Discord.
Air Canada 871, your west, hello, identified. 4-seat direct, Jersey VR.
Oscar, how do you get the easy points?
Heavy story. We've gone
just
direct in. I didn't realize you were online.
The stream and chat, basically, mate. That's it.
Actually, I can help you further direct for direct Jersey West, Juliet Sierra Yankee.
Get you direct Juliet Sierra Yankee 4871 heavy thanks.
Control Skylink 87, good night, inbound Veule.
Skylink 87, hello, identified. Proceed direct, Mike, Oscar, uniform. Skylink 87, proceed direct, Mike, Oscar, uniform.
Not seeing any other aircraft in the sky, which is strange. They're obviously there, we can hear them. Controlling water, you're doing some easy ops as well, so it felt right. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Remy 53T, FSTraffic, why is it needed when you have all the traffic on VATSIM? Because, Remy, you need something to model match with. So yes, you do have the traffic on VATSIM, but VATSIM's vPilot can only tell you, it can inject the traffic into the simulator, but it can't inject the models unless you've got them installed. So if you've no models installed, everything will look like a default aircraft.
1317, about with my airspace, leaving frequency approved, enjoy Southampton.
Over to Unigom, and thanks so much for the great service tonight. Top Swiss 1317, goodbye.
Top Swiss 49 Alpha Tango, about to leave my airspace, monitor Unicom, also enjoy Southampton. Is there some kind of event going on there today? Never saw that many aircraft going there.
Probably never knew that airport existed. Thomas Barrett, mate, upgrading your channel membership to captain level. Thomas, that is amazing. Make sure you get yourself into the VIP room in our Discord server, Thomas. Always good banter in there with everybody who you're already familiar with in the chat. Occasionally they're really helpful as well. Throbs, thank you for following on Twitch as well. Right, well this says we're going to be on the ground in 19 minutes. I think that's a bit optimistic. Thomas, are you on Discord? If you are on Discord, then you'll need to link your Discord username to your YouTube username. Best thing to do, Thomas, is if you ask in the Discord, you know, the I don't know, just one of the main channels. Either myself or the mods will be able to help you with that, and then you'll get to see the ridiculous amount of conversations regarding Jam and Toast tea that take place in the VIP room. Jam and Toast tea, and HD doesn't swear quite as much in there either. Adam, you know what to say on the basics of how to communicate, but find it hard to remember what ATC says. Sometimes me as well, which is why I've got the pen. It's a lot easier in a multi-crew environment in real life because one of you is concentrating on the flying and carrying those actions out from ATC, the other guy is replying to ATC. Right, we're going to get down and we'll start our descent. We'll get down to flight level 100. So, descent and 100 blue. Down we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck once again, you will be delighted to hear that we will shortly be starting our descent into our destination, at which point the cabin crew will start preparing for our arrival. If you could please make sure that all the aisles are clear, the cabin crew are able to make their way around the aircraft without any luggage in the aisles, that would be most appreciated. A reminder for our Easyjet pilot members that free drinks are still available from the cabin crew until the seatbelt signs are turned on. Please note, however, that the toilets will shortly go out of use. Thank you.
Hater W, thank you for the follow. I quickly had to jump back into the flight deck then. Did you hear just the engine sound disappear? I thought, oh heck, we've just lost an engine. No, it was just gone to thrust idle. I thought, oh, here we go. Lose an engine over the channel. Right, where can we go? Gatwick. Gatwick. Coming in there on VATSIM. Mayday, we've lost an engine. I need priority. To be fair, we'll be alright, we've only lost one engine. If I lose both engines, it's a bit more serious. Crawford and Adam, thank you for following as well on Twitch. Good to have you guys on board this evening. Oh, Aviation Bro, if you're in observer mode, no, definitely, I can't see you. You won't be visible. Dark says you're due a failure. We had one the other day. Forgot what it was now. Oh, the thrust reverser became unlocked, didn't it? While we were on the ground at Newcastle. Right, I've got traffic behind me, so I'm not going to reduce too much. So let's pull selected speed 270 knots. Dark, the failure couldn't have been that bad if I forgot what it was. Yeah, that's true. So just looking at the routing, we're going to turn left in a second, and then we're just going to kind of skirt along the south coast of the UK. Nice clear night over there, plenty of ships in the channel as we'd expect. Crow Infinite 91 on Twitch, you're just doing a flight now from Porto to London City. That's interesting. Which aircraft? I'm doing it in the daytime, yeah, I understand that. I can understand why. Throbs, have we tried produce Belfast Airport? Ridiculous levels of detail in that. Yes, we've Belfast, one of the favourite on the channel, given that it's a hub for EasyJet. Dark, when are we off to Faro for his destination ticket? Have I missed something? Is that where you wanted to fly, Dark? To the was that the Faroe Isles? What do you want to go up there for? It's cold and wet. Crawford, you're doing it on the A3... You're taking an A320 into London City. Good luck to you, sir. You're going to need the spoilers most of the way down. Satire Gaming 77, thank you for the follow. You're going to have to drop me a message, Dark, so I remember that. I also need to go to Palma as well. I forgot who it was that spent their EasyJet points on a flight to Palma, and I can't remember if we've done that actually. Actually, no, we may have done that. Yes, we did do that because we ended up landing on 24 right, which was different because 24 left was closed. Ah, Thomas, have you sorted it out on Discord? Excellent. Welcome to the VIP room. I'll give you a wave once we've landed. That's quite a nice view of the English coastline from afar, isn't it? Have all these ships down here got halogen lights? They're insanely bright. Hey, Bunker Monkey on Twitch says apologies, only just managed to pop in, but will rewatch later as he is interested in my opinion of FSTraffic. I'm really on the fence about it. Now, obviously, I've got it because I went and purchased it for the review. So, you know, it was an honest review. It Just Flight hadn't provided a copy or anything like that. I purchased it because I was genuinely interested because I wanted to see what it was like. The ease of it, I mean, FSLTL is ridiculously easy, but FSTraffic is even easier. There's no external program running in the background, it's all built in, it's in the sim. The biggest problem that makes me say you have to get it is obviously the price. You've got FSLTL, which does pretty much the same job, but for free. So the models are much better, much more realistic in FSTraffic. So I think you're really paying for the models. And because FSLTL gives you essentially live traffic, whereas obviously FSTraffic from GSM is not live traffic, is it? It's a live database that it uses. But so, like someone pointed out today, well, Flybe have gone bust today, haven't they? We've not even spoken about that today in the chat, but Flybe went bust for the second time. Well, that means that if you were running FSLTL traffic, there would have been no Flybe aircraft in your simulator, because they weren't flying. But if you were running FSTraffic, built on a database of flights, they'd still be flying, so yeah. Thomas, what's the flight plan this week? I have no idea, mate. You're thinking far too ahead for me. What was the QNH? 1032. I am going to double check that. Make sure I've not just had a dyslexic moment. (1032), that's fine. Oh, Dr. Magic's joining in the gambling now. Excellent. Throbs, do I run the sim on ultra settings? Not everything's on ultra, but there is a video on YouTube of my current settings, and I'm only on a 3060 as well. Right, let's get that over there out of the way. So, just to set flight level 90, because given there is actually a constraint there, we want 9,000. So flight level 90 blue, that's done. Rotten Sky, thank you for the follow. And Bioface as well. Welcome on board. Sarkotech, do I plan a full day of streaming, sort of like doing a real Easyjet pilot kind of thing? We've done it in the past, Sarkotech. They are special events. So we did it when we passed 10,000 viewers. I think we did it as well for 20,000 viewers. We didn't do it for 30,000 viewers because that kind of fell at the same time as... it was the same time as we were doing the Santa run, which was a full, 9-hour stream. So we kind of missed that one. We'll have to get up to 40,000 viewers. Oh, Thomas Barrett. Thomas, mate, gifting 5 Easyjet Simpilot channel memberships to Sarkotech, Mick King, Manic Mimer, Doctor on Board, and Panos as well. That is amazing. Thomas, thank you so much for your generosity this evening. Really do appreciate that. Look at the level of haze. That's interesting. Right, seatbelt signs on. Time to start concentrating.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you could please return to your seat to ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened. If you are traveling with an infant, please ensure that they are secured safely using the infant seatbelt harness provided. Please contact a member of the cabin crew if you require assistance. Thank you.
Right, we'll start to slow ourselves down 250 knots as well in a couple of thousand feet as we're passing flight level 140. There's also speed constraints as well. So we're not under ATC control at the moment. Given has a speed constraint of 250 knots anyway, so yeah, we can adhere to that. Got the Isle of Wight over there as well. Okay, let's start rolling that speed back. So I'll go 250 knots, that's done. Performance page, activate the approach phase, that's done. Should have said as well, we're definitely doing a fully configured landing because we're on a short runway. There'd definitely be a regulated landing weight here. And we're planning to land with a landing weight of what? 56, 57, 58 and a half. That should be okay. What I will not be doing tonight though, it's not going to be a butter landing. We just need to we just need to get down. Alright, we're going to need some speed brakes to help us slow down here. We're descending in profile.
Inbound on 2 miles, making the right-hand turn for the RFC 2.
And Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1317 is currently 3 miles inbound given on the LDAX 1 Sierra arrival. $10,000 feet, lights on. Alright, we're going to continue that descent now then, so we're getting all the way down to 2,500 feet. Didn't brief the missed approach, but it's actually, come back. And 2,500 feet, let's go, open descent. There we are. Thrust idle, open descent. Yeah, the missed approach is straight out 3,000 feet, and well, we'll have to vector ourselves as there's no ATC. So remember, MSA was 2,300 feet, but we're VMC anyway. Not a cloud in the sky actually. So we're now on VS speed 1,200. And let's just set local pressure 1023. 1032. There we are. Approach checklist, barrel ref then, QNH 1032, seatbelt signs are on, minimums are 510, auto brake medium, and the EFB stowed, disconnected. So it says there we're above the profile. I'm not worried or concerned too much about that because you can see where we're going to get level off here, 2,500 feet. And I don't need to be 2,500 until we actually get to BAM2, so we've got a little buffer there just to help slow the aircraft down. So yeah, that works fine. But we are going to start now configuring and slowing ourselves down. So that's the Isle of Wight then to the left. Bit of traffic in there. A little bit of spoilerage to get us to green dot. Spoilerage, I like that phrase. Talvin, mate, thank you so much for your kind super chat, and says he's doing his first VATSIM flight in IFI. It was hard, but you did it. That is awesome. How did you get on, Talvin? Where did you fly from on to? think that's Dark Fury just there. I never answered that question about backtracking or anything, did I? Yeah, we will have to backtrack. So the turning circle of the A320 is 36 meters. The runway is 37. I'm not going to risk that. So aircraft slowing nicely now down to green dot. We should be on the ground in about 10 minutes.
Cabin crew, if you could please prepare the cabin for landing, we should be arriving shortly.
Oh wow, look at all the sea vessels and things. Oh, nice. Oh, wonderful. Funnily enough, this is pretty much the same exact route that the real aircraft took earlier on this evening. Star, no, I'm not on Volanta, no. Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1317 is now overhead Milva, which is now downwind for runway 02. Talvin, you did Nice to Geneva. Nice, Geneva's a great place to fly into. Very scenic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down.
Okay, flaps 1, speeds checked. Flaps 1.
Southampton area traffic, touch Swiss 1.5 whiskey, backtracking on 02.
Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
And remember, I said I wanted flaps 2 by the time I got to BAM 2. We're below 200 knots now, so we're going to be able to get config 2 sorted, give us that extra drag. And then our final altitude to get down to is 1,700 feet.
2,500.
Radio altimeter is alive. Flaps 2, speeds checked. Flaps 2. Okay, push for manage so we can slow down. Let's just increase that rate of descent a little bit.
Tosses 1.5 whiskey, vacated 02.
And there it is, Southampton. Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1317 is now on finals for runway 02. Gear down on the spoilers, lights on. Flaps 3, speeds checked. Flaps 3. Approach nav, Alt Star, final approach is armed. Wow, that is a narrow runway. Guy Gaming, so it's a streaming overlay at the top from Flight Live Studio that provides the banner information. There we go. That's all good and happy. 5 miles to run. Final approach mode is now engaged. So missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Top Swiss 1317 Southampton traffic 5 mile final runway 02. And flaps full. Landing checklist. Cabin secured, go around altitude, it's 3,000 set. Eco memo, landing no blue. Ladies and gentlemen, I probably will not be streaming tomorrow, no. I've done well to stream on a Saturday night.
Tango Charlie base Southampton 4 miles.
Yeah, narrow runway, so we may look high. We may look high as we're coming in.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Right, my turn. Gary says you can almost see your house from here. Autopilot disconnected. I have control. Remember, this is not going to be a butter landing. I don't have the runway to play with to mess about like that. We're just going to get it in. Watching the wind. Remember, wind was reported to be 0 at 0. We've got a little wind coming in from the left. 2 whites, 2 reds.
100 above. 500.
Continue, stable.
Minimum.
Continue. There's a lot of trees near the end here. I don't want to get this, get the landing gear stuck on it, so a bit of a danger. I think it's captain's only landing and takeoff as well here. God, that is a narrow runway.
100.
Come on, let's get you down. 3 red.
100.
Southern traffic, top Swiss full and Alpha Tango on final runway 02.
Retard.
Ooh, there's a few stutters in the simulator, which I wasn't happy with. Oh, what's going on? Stutterfest. Stutter. Oh, we've got reverse green, spoilers are deployed. Let's knock that off. Oh, I don't know how we actually managed to get that down because of the stutters that were induced there. Not had that before.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls or internet access may now be used.
Still not perfectly smooth
Please
now,
make
to be
sure
honest.
You take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do take care when opening the lockers in case
Not sure about that light
Smoking
there.
is not permitted until you reach a
Run that over.
designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your Easyjet journey. For the latest news...
Southampton traffic, top Swiss full and Alpha Tango final 5 miles runway 02.
or Easyjet app.
That's a bit of a scary sight. Separations. And Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1317 is currently backtracking on runway 02.
Roger, Gav.
Let's see if we can get off for you. They're quite narrow taxiways as well, I think. They're designed for Dash 8s. Expect late landing clearance. Southampton traffic, runway 02 vacated. Who on earth has parked that Easyjet aircraft? Right, let's tidy my aircraft up. Oh, where's this? Oh, it's all over the place, isn't it? Right, looks like a Easyjet aircraft has pushed back. The problem is now, unless he's going to have to do a long pushback so he can get in on stand. Look, even the fire truck's coming for him. And Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1317, taxi on Alpha to stand 2, 3, 4 or 5, whichever is vacant. As they're the only ones that will fit us. Parking, zero suitable.
Southampton traffic, top Swiss 1 Alpha Tango, heading to 7 hour, maintain 3000 feet.
That's not something you see every day. Right, let's get ourselves onto stand, shall we? Thomas says he's got his trim setting a bit wrong. Will all the obese passengers please move to the rear of the aircraft? JZ Recker, I've heard of Pilot's Life, but I've not had any experience with it. Oh, I've just stopped a little bit short. I ran out of thrust. Let's just give it a slight nudge. Oh, you want me to go even further? Oh, goodness me.
Traffic, top Swiss 1 Alpha Tango going south to return approach.
There we go. Right, so our parking brake is set. Let's shut down engines 1 and 2. Let's get the bleed on. Shut down engine 1. Shut down engine 2. APU is running. Fantastic. Let's get a GPU available. Yes, we'll request deboarding in just a moment. Where are we? Thank you. GPU. Chocks and cones can come on. Let's get external power connected. Very good. Seatbelt signs off. N1 is below 10. Get the beacon light off. Pumps off and squawk to standby. And what am I doing? Don't turn that off. Well, I can set that to above for the next flight. Be kind for them. Standby 2000. There we go. Job done. Oh yeah, so pretty disappointed with the stutters coming in Southampton. I do think that was the photogrammetry scenery, because it happens on a lot of places where photogrammetry scenery is available. It's something new though. I don't know since when it started. I've been getting it. Lots of other people have been getting it as well. So I honestly don't know what the I mean, you can obviously turn it off, but we don't want to turn it off. We want to enjoy it. So yeah, I said I didn't want a smooth landing because we needed to touch down, and well, that's exactly what we got, wasn't it? So there you are. Nice scenery though at Southampton. We're probably going to have to do another couple of flights to make the use of this scenery, but other than that, yeah, really nice. We've obviously had different models as well. We've got FSTraffic providing the models for us here in VATSIM for the model matching. I don't think that's the cause of the stutters, because we've had stutters with FSLTL as well. Perhaps more stutters with FSLTL as well. But yeah, all in all, definitely going to stick with the continuation of using both FSLTL and FSTraffic. FSTraffic being my primary one, just because I think the models are a little bit nicer. Star on Twitch, which Gatwick scenery do I use? I use the freeware one. I do have the inner-built one, but I use the freeware one at the moment. So yeah. Alright guys, well thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed spending your Saturday evening with me. It's been great fun. Don't get to do it very often, and it was nice to do a flight which isn't normal either. I mean, this is a rare route coming into Southampton. It's realistic. It was a flight that was done this evening in real life, but yeah, very, very seasonal, taking our British holidaymakers to the ski resorts in Switzerland. So yeah, really nice to do something different. So thank you so much everyone. I hope you're having a great weekend. Enjoy your Sunday tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow, so you've got a day off from me tomorrow. Not sure when I'll be back actually, but stay in our Discord server for more information on that. Thanks very much everyone. Have a great rest of your evening and Sunday tomorrow, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye bye guys.